Morning everyone, welcome to another Compliance Over Coffee. And this morning I wanted to talk to you a little bit about dreams and goals. We all have them. And the reason that it was triggered in me was I was watching a programme last night and they started talking about it. And I don't think we've touched on this for a little while. We all have them. They're all completely different for each of us. Yours could be a fantastic car, a beautiful home, mojitos on the beach. It could be putting your children through private school. It could be just having a better lifestyle, more time. It could be all sorts of different things. But the things to remember are these. The first thing is that what your dream starts out as isn't what it might end up as. When I started back in January 2012 on this current road, I'd had roads before that led to this place. I did all sorts of different things, from selling books on eBay to doing what I call candles and wicks, which was short-term investment in stocks and shares, and all sorts of different things I did before I'm doing what I'm doing now. So the property sector for me really started in 2012, and that's 11 and a half years ago. So that dream is ongoing and it is long term. It's unlikely, barring you winning the lottery or something phenomenal happening, that your dream is going to be met in 30 seconds flat. The dream is the long term vision of what life will be like for you. But the mechanism for creating that is what your goal is setting, and probably creating a business for yourself. It's got to be, usually is, around creating more cash, more income. But that road can be rough, can be incredibly rough, as well as smooth. And it's the rough bits in the road that actually teach you the most and make you resilient. It's also the rough bits when people hit them that cause them to give up. I don't know if you've ever seen, there's a couple of images that spring to mind. One of them is the road to entrepreneurship, and there's an arrow, and it isn't just a smooth straight line. It goes all over the place and backwards and forwards and wiggles around, and there's all sorts of wonderful, weird journey jumps. And that is what it is like. It is not smooth. But there's also another image that I found years and years and years ago, where there's a miner at the end of a tunnel that he's dug with a pickaxe, and this tunnel is huge, is long. And he doesn't know it, but a foot the other side of where he's hammering is the gold. So what we have to remember is that the goal is long term. The dream, is long term. The dream may stay the same, but the goals can change. When I started out 12 years ago, I didn't imagine having a successful sourcing business, having set up a training company and set up a national association. I didn't know anything about the sourcing sector. It was just a suggestion to me and I went off to research it. So I didn't have that dream of running a national association and a training company and writing a book. That wasn't the dream. The dream was for Tony and I to have a business that we could run together when Tony retired. That was it. That provided us a better lifestyle. That still is the goal further down the line. We've added some of the bits and pieces onto it, but that is still, if you like, not the goal, but the dream. Now, the goal is to have the businesses up and running that allow us to do that. But goals can change. My initial goal back in 2012 was to set up and run a sourcing business. Period. That was it. That was what I thought it was going to be. Just that. But then I realised about the compliance, and someone said, you need to go on the speaking circuit. I'd never thought about going on the speaking circuit, standing on stage. I didn't do that sort of thing. And then someone said, now you need to write the book. Then you need to set up the training company. And then I realised that none of the other associations were interested in me joining them as a sourcing agent. And so in my head it said, you need to set something up. So you need to realise that whatever dream you have of that better lifestyle, of whatever it is It is a long-term dream. It isn't going to happen overnight. And you need to have something in place with goals to set up to help you achieve that. But also understand that those goals will change, they will adapt, they could completely get turned on their head. You could end up going down a completely different road than you thought you were originally going to go down, just as I did. Yes, it's based around sourcing still, but not in the way that I expected at all in any way, shape or form. So embrace the rough areas of the ride, because they're the things that make you resilient. If this is really what you want, don't give in, keep doing it. But accept that one of the other major things that I've learned over the years is that people say, I'll be happy when. I'll be happy if this happens. What you have to be is happy now. Because this is the journey. Your dream is the end of it, whenever you achieve it. But you need to be happy now on that journey and enjoy it. And if you're not enjoying it, then maybe you're on the wrong journey and you need to have a change of goal. I hope that was useful this morning, just a little insight into how I think about things and what we've gone through over the years, etc. We will be back next Thursday for another Compliance Over Coffee, usual time, 8:30 in the morning. In the meantime, I hope you have a little bit of dry weather. It's raining here in the northwest at the moment. Hopefully you'll have a good weekend, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye for now.